Hello everyone, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. My name is Josh. We're going to be headed to Myrtle Beach from Atlantic City International in New Jersey with Spirit Wings, yay! Everybody on the plane is not saying yay, but yay, Spirit Wings! They have a nice yellow plane, and Atlantic City is actually one of their major hubs, actually, so I just kind of had this in the back of my mind. I was thinking about going to Fort Lauderdale, and I was like, you know what? I think a better one would be Atlantic City to Myrtle Beach, because it's one they do sometimes. I mean, I don't know how much they do it anymore, but I thought about doing Newark, and I was like, wait, Atlantic City's in New Jersey, about the same, so, well, same state anyway. So yeah, I figured we'd do this configuration, and it ends up being an hour, which, you know, I like my short flights, and get it done. Just fair warning, the airport does not have an actual terminal that loads in, so that's good. I'm fairly certain it does in real life, but I tried finding an airport add-on. I couldn't find any immediately, but I did find a scenery, hoping that it would do the airport as well. However, it did not, so oh well. Let's see, what else did we do? Yeah, it's snow covered here. We might bring the light in so we're not flying at night. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll just do a night flight. I haven't done really any of them. Oh, Frontier's next to us. Yeah, see, there's no terminal. Hey, Korean Air with their A320, you know, over here in the States. Okay, there you go. Ground services tuned to ground. Let's get our power supply on.
Atlantic City
That's
ground
what it was.
Spirit 2426, could
So,
you please send a ground power unit?
The guy who's talking right now does not say Spirit Wings, but the ATC does. So, I didn't want to hear him spell out Spirit Wings every time, so we're just going to do it with Spirit. We're going to put our external power on and get the jetway connected from nowhere. Just use our imagination.
Could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Spirit 2426, the jetway is going to be connected.
There we go. Alrighty. I opted to not use the
Atlantic City ground Spirit 2426, could you please send the
I
baggage?
was having enough problems as it was with the airport and everything. I didn't want to
Baggage is on the way.
fuck up anything else, and I don't want to fuck up anything else and do the... It's like an add-on, not really an add-on. It's more like you open up this program that opens up Microsoft Flight Simulator for you, which I don't really love that, but because sometimes it crashes. And but otherwise, the only thing that we don't get to hear is the announcements, which are hit or miss most of the time, and a lot of the time they're foreign speaking, so it's kind of like not very good English. So we'll just wait until we get a better one. Catering, get that going here as well.
Atlantic City ground Spirit 2426, could you please send the catering truck?
Connected. Oh boy.
Spirit 2426, the catering truck is on the road.
Right then. Okay, well, let's get that going then. Our checklist started here. We do have our battery switches are on. Our external power is on. Our generator fault is displayed. I'm sorry, engine air bleed switches are now on. Master APU switch is on. APU on. We're gonna wait for our APU start available lit. Meantime, we'll be out here watching them do their thing. Alright. Yeah, but the add-on I did. Pension of sickness. Korean Air. What's that over there? Egypt Air, yeah. A320 Egypt Air over in Atlantic City. Philippines, you know. You know how it is. Oh, I think that's it over there. Yeah, there's Atlantic City. It's pretty cool in the distance. Just hope the weather's not too bad. Oh, here we go. Yeah, buddy, get it. Nice. Cool. Alright, our available is our avail lit, APU bleed on. External power off. Where's it? There it is. Fuel pumps, turn them on. Beacon on. And we're ready to start the engines. Our thrust levers are idle. We can do that, that's good. And let's get back to our regular view here. Alright, baggage done, baggage is done, catering's done. Let's have the jetway disconnect. Wherever my ATC is. Jetway disconnection.
Atlantic City Ground Spirit 2426, could you please disconnect the jetway from the aircraft?
We were going to get our life planned out here. Flight director. That is on. Our speed. 250. 250. Our heading we don't need. Our altitude we want to go to 10,000. Localizer auto throttles are on. Auto brake off. Yeah. Alright. Good to go. And we're going to request pushback here.
Atlantic City Ground Spirit 2426 requesting pushback.
Spirit 2426 pushback request accepted.
There we go. And go away, external power unit. Jesus. Anyway, yep. I'm trying to remember the left and right here, but I know I'm not going to remember, so I don't even why bother. Let's get our engine started, huh? Ignition start. And then we'll wait for that to stabilize. Parking brake's not on, right? Oh, that's on. Ooh, sorry. Didn't know how to read that. Apologies. Okay, let's just have him do it one or the other. What do you say? What do you know? Let's figure it out here.
Atlantic City Ground Spirit 2426 requesting pushback to steer the aircraft to the right.
Spirit
Always wrong.
2426, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Atlantic City Ground Spirit 2426 requesting pushback to steer the aircraft to the left.
Spirit 2426, your request has been transmitted to the operator.
Let's see.
Atlantic City Ground Spirit 2426 requesting the end of pushback.
Spirit 2426 request to end pushback received.
There we go. We'll do that. Get that starts up. APU bleed. We gotta wait for this to stabilize. But let's get our lights on, huh? Taxi lights, please. Wing light, nav light. Strobes on auto, wing anti-ice, probe heat, auto. Beautiful. Flap set to 1. Camera in our upper position. Jingles will be gone in a second anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We are stabilized. APU bleed off. master switch off. Engine mode selector to normal. Tick item. Trickle's gone. There. Back to the camera. Put it in the upper position again. Alright, ATC. Clearance. We are departing south.
Atlantic City Ground Spirit 2426 with Whiskey. Request taxi for takeoff south departure.
Spirit 2426 taxi to and hold short of runway 13 via taxiway Echo Delta Bravo Charlie, cross runway 22 Charlie.
Okay, hang on.
Contact tower on 120.3 when ready.
Alright, acknowledge taxi clearance. I gotta look up the
Taxiing hold short runway
KAC
13 using
taxi
taxiway Echo Delta Bravo Charlie, cross
map.
runway 22 Charlie Spirit 2426.
Is that it? No, it's Trenton Mercer. Get out of here. There it is. Open image in new tab. Now let's, ooh, wrong button. We're there. So they want us to go to 13, which is on the other side there. And they want us to go Echo Delta Bravo. Okay. What? No, that doesn't make any sense. I can go Bravo. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I'll go Bravo down to... Yeah, I'm just going to take Bravo down. That's how we're going to do it. Because that doesn't make any sense the way they said. Sometimes these taxiways aren't the same as what is on... what's on the taxiway map. Oh, wait. That taxiway is completely snow-covered. Looks like a lot of them are here. We're just gonna have to use the lights to our advantage.
Foxtrot Golf taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Bravo Charlie Echo.
There's so much snow.
Taxiing to general aviation
Is there snow effects too, like while I slide?
Echo generic to Foxtrot Golf.
Hey champ. Hey bud. Is this an active runway? Oh, it is. Okay, cross. Alright, to the tower. We're ready to go here in a second. Let's test our controls here. There we go.
Atlantic City Tower, Spirit 2426 at runway 13 ready for takeoff. Departure to the south.
Spirit 2426 cleared for takeoff. Runway 13 south. Departure approved.
Clear on the left. Bears clear on the right. Acknowledge takeoff clearance.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 13 Spirit 2426.
Okay, here we go, folks. Off to Myrtle Beach we go. Knots already. Oh, baby. There you go. Break, you're up. Oh, looks so cool.
Spirit 2426 continue for south departure. I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
Atlantic City Tower, Spirit 2426 continue for south departure.
Winds already.
Spirit 2426, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Atlantic City Tower, Spirit 2426 frequency change. Atlantic City approach, Spirit 2426 is type Airbus A20 at 3 miles southeast of Atlantic City. Request flight following.
Spirit 2426 Atlantic City approach. Squawk 6767.
Squawk 6767, Spirit 2426.
Spirit 2426 radar contact 4 miles southeast of Atlantic City, 3,500 feet. Altimeter 30.30.
Oops.
Copy, Spirit 2426.
Okay, let's turn the landing lights off and retract them. Oops. Oh, it's on. Perfect. Okay, cool. Alright, are we lower again? I feel like we're so low. Oh, we're in the upper position. Through the clouds, baby. Oh, nice. Look at that. Whee! Something so eerie, but also so satisfying about that. Oh, yeah. So cool.
Spirit 2426 contact
That's why we
Washington
do this.
Center on 124.775.
124.775, Spirit 2426.
That's what I love about this plane. It's so
Center,
easy to
Spirit
fly.
2426, 9,200
Other than
feet.
landing. This is the most challenging part, probably.
Spirit 2426 Washington Center, continue to Sierra India Echo as planned. Altimeter 30.30.
Absolutely stunning. Beautiful dusk flight. So anyway, yesterday, wow, today, earlier,
Contact Washington Center on 127.7.
I tried to do a Cessna citation over to Jackson Hole from Denver, and it was no fun. I couldn't figure out autopilot. It was just giving me a pain in the ass. So I was trying to figure out on the go, and it was just, I was all over the place, speed erratic, it was bad. So I just, the Airbus 320neo has just been so good as far as like being so kind to like new piloting, I should say. I'm a fucking pilot. Alright, we can crank our speed up now. Above. So yeah, we're coming up on our first point, which should be at 5,000 feet, but
Twilight 75, contact Washington Center on 125.45.
I don't care about that really. Yeah, let's see here. Here's our plan. The next point is not for a very long time, which is okay with me. We're maxed out there. Can't even see the end. But as you can see, we'll be at cruising way before any of these. I think probably around right before LFI, I think. Oh, that's my sternum. Oh my god, that cracked like a motherfucker. And then we'll start our descent somewhere around this area. We'll be down to 18.5 there.
2426, contact Washington Center on 125.45.
Twilight. What the hell's Twilight?
125.45 for Spirit 2426.
2426.
Chronos 1023, contact Washington Center on 127.7.
Let's tune over there. Contact Washington Center.
Washington Center, Spirit 2426, 15,000 feet.
Spirit 2426, Washington Center, continue to Sierra India Echo as planned. Altimeter 30.29er.
Cool. Oh, it's absolutely stunning up here, I gotta say. I mean, I made sure because my settings have a fucking habit of turning themselves down to low or medium, but I put them back on to ultra, and it looks perfect and runs smoothly. I don't know why it does that sometimes. We can actually increase our speed even more here.
Washington Center, Brickyard 559er is at flight level 285, descending 10,000 feet.
Beautiful.
Brickyard 559er, Washington Center, continue as planned. United 265, contact Washington Center on 132.05.
My other plan was to do 787 out of Heathrow to either JFK or Newark, but I wanted to do British Airways, so probably would have done JFK for that. But you know, it's kind of weird that the 787, I think it was the 787, doesn't have, or maybe it was the 747. You have to, I think it was the 747, where the vertical speed autopilot, it just doesn't work. And I've read many forums about how people are complaining that it doesn't work the way it's supposed to, and that's just no fun. It's the manual. You have to do it manually, and ultimately, since I would never be able to do an 8-hour flight just sitting here. I would fucking lose my mind. I think what I end up doing is just slewing it through the really long bits just to speed it up a little bit. And we're 20, are we? We're almost.
Generic 6 Romeo Sierra, contact Washington Center on 132.05.
So yeah, I think that's what I would ultimately do. It might.
Contact Washington Center on 127.7.
Okay.
Going to 132.05 generic 6 Romeo Sierra.
Okay, thank you, generic.
Generic 4 Charlie Papa, contact
I can't even acknowledge
Center
this.
on 132.05.
127.7 Spirit 2426.
So anyway, I think I will do that next, though. and just try to power through. I think the 787 is the one that is fine.
Washington Center, Spirit
It's difficult to
2426,
land
flight
though.
level
Like I
185.
thought it would be pretty easy, but
Spirit
that motherfucker
2426
is
Washington
difficult.
Center, continue to Lima Foxtrot, India as planned.
And then I was thinking maybe doing a cargo. I don't know which ones I have. I don't think I have many, but in a 747, maybe something European cargo. And then another idea, I've been thinking about this a lot since I haven't been playing a ton, is do Baltimore in either a Cessna Caravan. I think Cessna Caravan, yeah, that's one that they do. I don't know. I was thinking about doing just either doing two different planes or the same plane, just doing from Baltimore to Pittsburgh, and then do a Pittsburgh to Morgantown, West Virginia, since it's so close. And I thought it'd be pretty interesting. But if I took a site or a Caravan, I don't think. I mean, it would be pretty cool. I think I would just do a project in and of itself to do from Pittsburgh to Morgantown. So I think I would just do that ultimately. And would be enough content. I probably fail a few times. I've never even seen the Morgantown, West Virginia airport, but that's, if you're not familiar, where the West Virginia University is. And I looked at it, and it looks like, for the most part, they fly small aircraft in there, and I wonder what the airport itself even looks like, but it's something we can find out together. So yeah, I think that's the next one I'll do. I'll do a Caravan over there and look at what company it is or whatever. I forget what it is now. Anyway, we'll be back. Looks like we're getting into some interesting weather. I might turn on the, is that the terrain or the weather? I think it's terrain display. That's fine though. Whatever, we'll keep it on. Yeah, I wonder if I can get weather up here. Yeah. There you go. Maybe eventually I'll, get ILS, figure out how to do all that. We're flying blind. We're still got 10 more thousand feet to go, and we're cruising at 350 knots, and we're climbing. Alright. See you in the next most interesting thing to happen. Alright, we are broken through the clouds, and we're just about reaching our cruising altitude of 31,000 feet. It's a bit windy up here. There's some aircraft behind us that are struggling with traffic and stuff like that, as you can see. Look at this view. Absolutely stunning. Move this out of the way. So cool. I can't pull up the VFR map, by the way. I don't know why, but it's decided just not to work. But look at that. Clouds. So cool. Simplest things impress me. Anyway, let's take a look inside. Have we reached 31,000? We have. Alright, now we can... I had to lower it down a little bit. We were coming up on LFI, and I wasn't anywhere near our targets. Standby. We weren't anywhere near our target. We were like 25,000. So we had to slow down in order to gain some more speed. This way it wasn't focusing so much on the speed, it was focusing on the climb. So it had the speed, it was climbing, it got up to 31,000. Now we can slam the gas down, and now that we're cruising, we just have to maintain altitude, and we can speed the aircraft up. Alrighty, just set the text out here, and before we know it, we'll be there. looks great up here today. I was kind of on the fence about taking a dusk to night trip here, but I'd say that I made a good decision. Looks fucking amazing up here. There's a lot of planes up here today too. That's awesome, yeah.
Washington Center, Joker 56 is at flight level 405, descending 10,000 feet. Joker 56, Washington Center, continue as planned. Generic 4 Charlie Papa, traffic is 9 o'clock, 3 miles at flight level 410, generic. Report them in sight. United 265, contact Washington Center on 123.85. Generic 4 Charlie Papa, have the traffic. Twilight 75, traffic is 2 o'clock, 3 miles at flight level 390, generic. Report them in sight.
United 265.
Twilight 75, have the traffic.
Washington Center, American 786 is at flight level 365, descending 10,000 feet.
American 786, Washington Center, continue as planned. Spirit 2426, contact Washington Center on 123.85.
Oh, no, I did not, because you guys been talking a lot. Look, what transmission? All the way up here? No, I did not.
Going to 123.85, Spirit 2426.
I didn't even see their transmission.
Generic
I don't even see it, honestly, but I gotta get off that channel. It is way too busy.
Washington Center, Spirit 2426, flight level 310.
Spirit 2426, Washington Center, continue to Charlie Victor India as planned. Bliss Street Flight 679er, contact Norfolk approach on
I always forget that's how you can tell if they're facing you or not. So if it's green on the right and red on the left, it means they're
Washington Center,
turning right
generic
at you.
November 654 Charlie Papa is out
Or
of flight level 375.
if it's green on the right,
Generic
then it
November
means that
654
they're
Charlie
facing
Papa,
the other
Washington
way.
Center,
If
continue
it's
as
green on the right,
planned.
it would be over here. See, this guy's coming toward me, so you have green on the left, red on the right. Green on the left, red on the right. I always forget about that. I'm looking at this guy, like, is he coming toward me? Nope. Because that guy is. Oh, God, look at that.
Washington Center,
Stunning.
Twilight 75 is at flight level 355, descending 10,000 feet. Twilight 75, Washington Center, continue as planned.
Oh, shit. I want to overspeed it. We'll do 320.
Execute 59er, 2 contact Washington Center on 132.55.
And we're officially cruising
Papa traffic is 12 o'clock, 3 miles at
much as
flight
we
level
need to be.
410 generic. Report them in sight. 132.55 for execute 59er 2. Generic 4 Charlie Papa, have the generic in sight.
So it looks like about ISO, we'll probably just start our descent maybe a little bit after that. So it should come down.
Overspeed.
I'm not, though.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Okay,
Overspeed.
okay.
Overspeed.
Washington Center, JetBlue 1443 is out at flight level 350 for 10,000 feet.
Overspeed. Overspeed.
Spirit Wings Tree 18, contact Washington Center on 132.55. JetBlue 1443.
Yeah, he says Spirit Wings, but if I set Spirit Wings in my thing, it would make it all one word, and then my guy, the pilot, would say SPIRINTWINGS 318. I don't want that. I'm not over speed. God.
Report them in sight.
Overspeed. Overspeed. Overspeed.
132.55 Spirit Wings 318.
Overspeed.
Spirit 2426 traffic is 11 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 320 generic.
There you go.
Report them in sight.
I think it's because I had the throttle up from the beginning
Generic
when
4
I
Charlie
took off.
Bravo have the traffic.
Oh shit. 11 o'clock, 4 miles.
Spirit Wings
Yeah.
2346 traffic is 7 o'clock, 1 mile
Yeah.
at flight level 315
Traffic
Airbus A28.
in sight.
Report them in sight.
They're already over me, but yes.
Spirit 2426 traffic in sight.
5. Is that it? All that he was? He's only 500 feet up? Jeez.
Twilight 75 have the generic in sight. Spirit Wings 2346 have the Airbus A20N in sight.
Two 346. I'm 2426. That's fine. Look at that. It's probably generic. Looks like a popular path here. I wish I could see where we are, but on the eastern seaboard there. Another one above us. There's a lot of traffic over here. Anyway. Alright. We're at 310 here. I'm pushing 315. See if it says overspeed for it. Let us see. Anyway, we will return when we have started our initial descent. Alright, we're starting to make our turn here for ISO. Nice, soft, long turn. And then after that, let's say about 20 miles or so till ILM, I think it is, we'll start making our descent. And then after ILM, it looks like we're down to 45. So we might hit this a little early just to make sure we have a good... You're looking at that, that's about 50 to 60 miles after ILM before we hit 4,500, which should be enough time. So I think once we start our descent here... excuse me. Once we start our descent here, it should be okay to have a nice consistent path down to 45. So it should be okay. Set up for our first descent here. We're gonna be there we go. Oops. Just one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be going to Las Vegas 1 week from tomorrow morning. I'm so excited, and this next week is gonna go by so slowly. My dad and my stepmother are paying for pretty much everything. They found good deals on the flights. I mean, it's United Basic Economy, and they're really cheap. Like, I mean, they're cheap already, but like really cheap round trip tickets under $70, I think, for round trip to Las Vegas. I was like, Jesus, how the hell did you pull that off? So they basically bought it because they went to Vegas and Sedona, Arizona, and a bunch of other areas and parks over there a few years ago, and they loved it, and they wanted us to go so badly. So they found these cheap tickets. It's during, hopefully the tail end of a pandemic, so it's still cheap prices for hotels and flights and everything else.
Generic 2 Mike Zulu
So
contact Washington Center on
we're
135
flying out there next week, and I thought to myself, you know what? I am not paying for pretty much anything, which is good. I mean, I'll pay for things while I'm there and everything. I'm not gonna make them pay for everything. But I figured, let me just check JetBlue, because I know they do Mint from Newark to Las Vegas. Let me just see what the prices are. And they were $3.76 for one way, which, you know, Mint in itself has always been like, I mean, for most of the fares are like 5, 6, 7, 8, you know, like up there, one way. So this is $3.76, and it's and I'm not paying for any lodging. I'm not paying for a car. I'm most likely not going to be paying for much food either. So I was like, fuck it. I've been dying to do JetBlue Mint. So once I come back, and I'm gonna fly the route, and we don't have an A321 unfortunately, but you know we'll do it anyway, and we'll fly out there. So it'll be pretty cool, and I'm just so excited. I cannot, because it's massage seats. They also lay flat. They are still doing meal service. I looked up several YouTube video reviews on and they're all of them, the ones I've watched, or most of them, have been after the pandemic started and the restrictions, and they're still doing meal services and drink services. It's still like a really good deal, so I'm excited, as you can tell probably, but this week is gonna go by so slowly. But yeah. So anyway, it's gonna be fun. We're going through some clouds again. See how much further do we have until our next point. Yeah. We'll give it a few more minutes, and we'll start our descent.
35.7 flight for Blue Streak 5630.
All right, we've started our initial descent. Got about 30 miles to go. We're at 26,000 feet, and we're slowly coming down. Actually, rather quickly coming down. Actually gonna jack up the speed, so if anything, we can keep up with the speed.
Generic November 555 November Echo Washington Center, continue as planned.
I'd rather go faster. This way it can at least speed up the distance closing in. Actually, I might expedite our... oh well, that's fine.
United 265 contact Washington Center on 120.85.
We're ahead of the game. No big deal. Hopefully this visibility cleans up a little bit. It's going to be really unfortunate.
Spirit 2426 contact Washington Center on 120.85.
120.85 for Spirit 2426.
We're at 20 miles to go now.
Washington Center, United 265 is out of flight level 340 for 10,000 feet. JetBlue 1706 contact Washington Center on 135.5. United 265 Washington Center, continue as planned.
Washington Center, Spirit 2426, flight level 190.
Yeah, we're about 10 miles out now from that.
Spirit 2426 Washington Center, continue to India Lima, Mike as planned.
Thank you. Alright, we got our continuation. We're coming up on ILM soon here. We're going to make our right turn and then a straight shot over to 4,500 feet after about 120 miles. No, after, no, it's 60 right there. 40, that's 80 range, okay. Yeah, about 80 miles away, so once ILM is, actually, after we're about 40 miles or so, again, because we went from 31 to 85 or 18.5. That's like what, 12,500 feet over. Did it in under 20 miles, I think. So if we have 40 to go, then we have to do about the same. It's like a little bit more. Yeah, we'll give it 40, and this way we're established at 45. We don't want to be panicking to get down further, and we have to also decel before that anyway. So maybe we'll do it before decel. We'll do 40 miles before decel.
Endeavor 4783, you are 47 miles southwest.
Yeah, it is getting dark over here.
2,100 feet.
Yeah, it's dark
Expect
outside.
ILS runway
It's
5 approach by Yucatan transition.
cloudy as fuck.
Clear to Yucatan.
Oh yeah, she icing. She icing up. Are we in like fucking South Carolina? What the fuck?
Maintain 2,100 feet. Expect ILS runway 5
Also,
approach by
20,000 feet.
Yucatan
Yeah, but you know.
Clear to Yucatan Endeavor 4783.
Okay. Alright, let's get set up for our next number. We'll go down to 10 next. Actually, let's hit that. We'll go down to 10,000 feet. Next. We'll leave that. Oh my lord. My right turn scared me. We are established on ILM. When we get decel to the 40 mark, so another 20 miles, we'll start our descent to 10,000 feet, and we'll drop our speed to 250 after that. Well, coming up to 10,000, we'll drop our speed to 250. This way, it will also extend our descent out a little bit as well.
Going to 128.7 Spirit 2426. Jacksonville Center Spirit 2426 flight level 185.
Spirit 2426 Jacksonville Center, continue as planned.
You was playing, I shall. Down to 10,000. I also didn't mean to take 40% or 50% fuel. I meant to take 30. So we'll be down to about 21% now. See if this probably boosts us up here. I'm gonna stay at 350, and as this is probably gonna pull back, we'll increase our speed here. $30 miles out. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Generic 4 Quebec November, contact Washington Center on 120.85.
Man, going to the depths of hell here.
For generic
Jesus
4
Christ.
Quebec November.
Hopefully at some point we come out of this.
Spirit 2426, contact Myrtle Beach, approach on 119.2.
I shall. Thank you.
119.2 Spirit 2426.
Make sure nobody's talking on it.
Myrtle Beach approach Spirit 2426 11,300 feet.
Spirit 2426, Myrtle Beach approach, continue as planned. Altimeter tree
We'll wait for
0.08.
20 miles out, and then we'll...
Spirit 2426, contact Jacksonville Center on 128.7.
I just talked to them. Okay.
128.7 for Spirit 2426.
Back to Jacksonville Center.
Jet Tree 1, contact Washington Center on 120.85.
Coast jet.
Jacksonville Center, Spirit 2426, 10,500 feet.
Spirit 2426, Jacksonville Center, continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.08.
Okay, we'll call them soon.
120.85 East Coast Jet Tree 1.
We'll get our speed down to 250 here in a second. Get down to 3 to start.
Spirit 2426, contact Myrtle Beach, approach on 119.2.
Oh, again?
.2 for Spirit 2426.
Whoa. Dude, look at that. So cool, man.
Myrtle Beach approach, Spirit 2426, 9,400 feet.
Spirit 2426, Myrtle Beach approach, continue as planned. Altimeter tree 0.09.
Cool deal. We'll wait till we're a little bit closer to our custom point there, 4,500 feet, and then we'll go ahead and contact Myrtle Beach Airport. Okay. Because if we are, let's see here, oops, it should be about, it's about 10 miles or so, maybe a little bit more. Yeah. Because after that point, well, we're going down to 4,500 now, so we put in 2,300 in. Whoa, 1,000, huh? Hello? Actually, I'm gonna put 25 in because it's probably about where I'm gonna take over anyway, if not a little bit after that. Our decel point is here. Let's cool it down to 200 knots. Huh. Nope. 200 knots. Very good. Oh, so fucking cool. I've never seen it like that. Such a thick layer of clouds making some weird sky patterns here. Alright. Let's minimize that for a minute. The camera's at upper. It wasn't. Oh, see, I knew it. It lies to you. It lies to you. 20 miles. Okay. Almost at 4,500. It's perfect setup here. We might be dropping here in a second. So after this point, we'll lower it down to 180 and call our, what do you call it, tower. Man, it's like black. Auto brake. We'll set it to medium. I'm not really sure what this airport has in store for us. While we're waiting, or as we're coming down here, let me pull this up. KMYR taxiway map. Images. Open picture. Open image in new tab. There we go. Oh, I need a better quality one than that. That's fucking garbage. Open image in new tab. Alright, that's better. Looks like it is 1,000-foot runway, is that right? Myrtle Beach International. Yep. 1,000 by 150. Oh no, that can't be right. I guess so. Yeah. 1,000 feet. Okay, here we go. Let's drop it to 180. And it is black out there. Now we're down to 25. Oh boy. Let's call our nearest airport list. Myrtle Beach International is our closest to the tower. Request will stop landing.
Myrtle Beach Tower, Spirit 2426 is 21 miles south.
Miserable out here. Oh god. That's sharp.
Spirit 2426 Myrtle Beach Tower. Make straight in runway tree 6.
Yeah, I'll try.
Altimeter tree 0.08 wind 009 or at 15.
Fly straight in runway tree 6, Spirit 2426.
Wind is 9er at 1.5. 1.5 is alright. I've done what? 20 plus wind landings, so yeah. Is it raining? Seriously? It's raining. God, we can't. I have no idea where the wipers are on this thing. Oh, there they are. That's slow. I love these wipers. It's so funny. Alright, thank you. Don't think we need them. Here's our terrain now. We're coming up on 25 is what we're coming on. I think I'm going to leave it. I think it's because we're a little bit heavier. Might be the reason. Let's put our gear down. Let's put a set of flaps in, gear down. Works. This is going to be a little bit tight. Gear down, 3 green. Our auto brakes are set. Our speed brake is armed. Flaps in position 1. Oops. Oh, that's fine. Oh no, we'll put up 20 miles. I want to see us coming in here. This actually helps because I can see what the shoreline looks like. Get our... Okay, so I see now the speed is to 170. And we'll get ready to put this down to 1,000. Okay. We'll do our second flap. We'll make our final approach. Turn. 2,500. As soon as we make our last turn, we'll hit approach mode. Oh, this is nerve-wracking because you can't see anything. This is going to be interesting. Hopefully this goes pretty well. Gonna make our final turn here. There we go. Final turn coming in. And as soon as we get set up, we'll hit our second set of flaps. We will lower speed a little bit more. Flattened out. Feels like we're still turning, but we're flattened out. We'll hit our second set of flaps. Very good. And we'll hit our 1000. Forgot to do that. Speed where it's at for now, just so we can get lower. Oh, we're gonna hit approach mode. That's right. 2,500. Acknowledge at 2,300. So we're a little bit below sea level, it sounds like. Some lights. Oh, I have the airport in sight. Very good. Whew. Barely.
Spirit 2426 cleared to land runway 36. Wind 009er at 15.
Take over here. 009er at 15. Copy.
Cleared to land runway 36, Spirit 2426.
Where's it taking me? I mean, it's supposed to be on path here, so I think I want to let it go a little bit, but let's go down to 500. Speed to 140. And 9 degrees is right here. Looks like the plane is... Actually, yeah. It would be... Yeah. Let's go flaps 3. Should be already down, that's fine. I think our rain is stopped. 0 feet. 130. Pops one. Oh, maybe. This cloud's the worst. What's happening? There we go. A little high. Speed up. It's 1,000.
500. 400.
Right here.
300.
Okay.
200. 100.
okay with that. There you go. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. 60 knots. Pull it in. Speed brakes down.
Spirit 2426 exit runway when able.
Come on, speed it up here, champ. There we go, not too bad, y'all. Man, it is miserable out here. That was a shitty time.
Spirit 2426 contact ground on
Shitty time
120
landing that
decimal
motherfucker. Damn, dude. Not too bad though, honestly. Considering.
120 decimal
Jesus.
tree for Spirit 2426.
There you go. Alright, let's talk to ground. Taxi to gates.
Myrtle Beach ground Spirit 2426 request
Lights
taxi
can
to
come
the
in.
gate.
Taxi.
Spirit
Lights
2426
off.
taxi to gate 1 using taxiway Alpha Charlie.
Yeah, we lights down. Taxiway Charlie, gate 1. Copy.
Taxiing to gate 1 via taxiway Alpha Charlie Spirit
Alpha Charlie,
2426.
copy. So we are on. Looks like we are about Alpha 6. We'll take a right onto Alpha here. And I don't know where Charlie is, but we'll just kind of use Alpha here. Yeah, we're good. I don't know where 1 is, but we'll just wing it. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. B1 is over here, and then A1. Oh, that's interesting. I'm looking at a map right now to see if I can figure out which one's 1. It looks like the protruding segment has A1 and then B1. I'm gonna go A1 because it looks like it could be more reasonable. Yeah. Looks like over here is gate 1. It really matters how I get in there, but hell is really clunky right now. It's rainy and dark. There's not enough lights on over here. There we go. Looks like... Oh, that one's occupied, so that's not gonna work. Hang on, let's take a look here. There. A1 is right there, that's occupied. It's DHL too. I guess we'll go to B1 then. Nope, B1's also occupied. Well, I just go fuck myself. One's in full right over here, to the right. There it is. Escape a sec. Not where it's supposed to be. Like, you should make it be able to move slowly to the right, because like if I could have just slid over, because I didn't realize until I was making the turn that that fucking post is like all the way in the middle of where you're supposed to stop. Your plane is supposed to be like right there. This is much better. Not as good, but better. I'll make it work. See, the post, this post is like over there, is like right here. Like I can't even get near it. I think, anyway. It's much further out. This one is at least able to move about. I'm gonna try to give it some help here. So I have to be all the way up there. My nose is supposed to be all the way up there. Right there. Stop. This is too funny. Alright. Parking brake. Set. And let's turn the engines off. There we go. We made it. Hour 14 minutes flight. 15 minutes. Yep, that is just about 15 minutes later than they estimated, but that's fine. We kind of had some oopsies, so not too bad. Cool deal. Alright, let's continue and get this thing taken care of. Turn off the wipers. Let's get the external power unit on. Talk to ground services. See if they can get us a power supply. Take off
Myrtle
the
Beach Ground Spirit
anti-ice.
2426, could you
Turn
please
off
send a ground
the
power unit?
pumps.
Spirit 2426, no ground power unit is available.
Okay. How about now?
Myrtle Beach Ground Spirit
Track the
2426,
left
could you please send a
lights.
ground power unit?
Turn off all the lights.
Spirit 2426, a ground power unit is on the road.
Oops, turn off. Turn off strobe lights. Good. Yep, we don't want any of that on. Good deal. Let's get baggage going. I should probably get the jetway at some
Myrtle
point.
Beach Ground Spirit 2426, could you please send the baggage?
It's so
Spirit
dark over here.
2426, we don't know where the baggage is.
Right, got it.
Myrtle Beach Ground Spirit 2426, could you please send the baggage?
Spirit 2426 baggage is on the way.
Let's get the jetway connected. I want to see how this goes.
Myrtle Beach Ground Spirit 2426, could you please connect the jetway to the aircraft?
Aircraft.
Spirit 2426, the jetway is going to be connected.
Yeah. Good, good, good. And let's get catering, even though it's gonna say
Myrtle
it's not
Beach Ground
available.
Spirit 2426, could you please send the catering truck?
See, that's what it should do. See how that post
Spirit
is like
2426, we can't send your catering truck.
in
Please retry
this
later.
white line. Now, granted, we still aren't all the way in here, but it's much better. And this is at least now connected. Otherwise, we would have been like all the way over here or sticking out somewhere. So, catering on the way. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching with us. We had a pretty decent landing, all things considered, with the slight wind and night and rain. I'm thinking I kind of want to do a night flight. You know what we should do? We should do a red eye from London, and that British Airways, and then come in at JFK in the morning. That'd be freaking sweet. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time, and thanks for watching. Take care.